राम राम जय राजा राम। राम जय राजा राम। राम राम जय राजा राम। राम राम जय राजा राम। राम जय सीता राम। राम जय सीता रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन राम। राम जय राजा राम। राम जय राजा राम। राम जय सीता राम। राम जय सीता राम। राम जय सीता राम। राम जय राजा राम। राम जय सीता राम। राम राम जय साई राम। राम जय साई बोलो राम। राम जय साई पतित पावन सीता
शिरडी के साई परदे के बाबा
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 तुम हो हमारे प्यारे साई 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 बाबा
शिरडी के साई परदे के बाबा
शिरडी के साई परदे के बाबा
प्रेममया साई प्रेम प्रदाता
प्रेममया साई प्रेम प्रदाता
प्रेममया साई प्रेम प्रदाता
प्रेममया साई
हे पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला,
पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला, शिरडी के
साए परती के बाबा।
अंतर ज्योत जलाओ साई,
अंतर ज्योत जलाओ साई,
अंतर ज्योत जलाओ साई,
अंतर ज्योत जलाओ साई,
ब्रह्म सनातनि दया करो,
ब्रह्म सनातनि दया करो,
ब्रह्म सनातनि दया करो,
ब्रह्म सनातनि दया करो,
दया करो हे पूर्ण जो दे दया करो हे पूर्ण जो दे शिव शक्ति मई कृपा करो, शिव शक्ति मई कृपा करो, दीन दयामयी पतित पावनी, दीन दयामयी पतित पावनी, साई जग जननी रक्षा करो, साई जग जननी रक्षा करो, अंतर ज्योत जलाओ साई, ब्रह्म सनातनि दया करो,
ब्रह्म सनातनि
दया करो हे पूर्ण जो दे शिव शक्ति मई कृपा करो, दीन दयामयी पतित पावनी, साई जग जननी रक्षा करो, साई जग जननी रक्षा करो, अंतर ज्योत जलाओ साई।
हम सब मिलकर मंगल गाए, 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 साईं भगवान सत्य साईं भगवान, साईं भगवान साई भगवान,
साई भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
साई भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
साई भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
सब सुख जीवन 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 साई भगवान,
सब दुख हरणा 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 साई भगवान,
सत्य स्वरूपा साई भगवान,
सत्य स्वरूपा साई भगवान,
सत्य स्वरूपा साई भगवान,
स्वरूपा साई भगवान,
हृदय निवासी साई भगवान, परति निवासी साई भगवान, हम सब मिलकर मंगल गाए, साई भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
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 सब सुख जीवन साई भगवान,
सब सुख जीवन साई भगवान,
सब दुख हरणा साई भगवान,
सब दुख हरणा साई भगवान,
सत्य स्वरूपा साई भगवान,
सत्य स्वरूपा साई भगवान,
हृदय निवासी साई भगवान,
हृदय निवासी साई भगवान,
परति निवासी साई भगवान, साई भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
साई भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
साई 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 भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
भगवान सत्य साई भगवान,
साई 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 नाम बोलो गोविंद नाम बोलो
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 महादेव बोलो जय पांडुरंग बोलो
महादेव बोलो जय पांडुरंग बोलो
महादेव बोलो जय पांडुरंग बोलो साई नाम बोलो गोविंद नाम बोलो राम कृष्ण बोलो जय बुद्ध साई बोलो
राम कृष्ण बोलो जय बुद्ध साई बोलो
राम कृष्ण बोलो जय बुद्ध साई बोलो
जय बुद्ध साई बोलो
जोराष्ट्र महावीर यीशु साई बोलो जोराष्ट्र महावीर यीशु साई बोलो अल्लाह साई बोलो मौला साई बोलो अल्लाह साई बोलो मौला साई बोलो प्रेम साई शांतिदाय सत्य साई बोलो प्रेम साई शांतिदाय सत्य साई बोलो साई नाम बोलो गोविंद नाम बोलो महादेव बोलो जय पांडुरंग बोलो
महादेव बोलो जय पांडुरंग बोलो
साई नाम बोलो गोविंद नाम बोलो
साई नाम बोलो गोविंद नाम बोलो
राम कृष्ण बोलो जय बुद्ध साई बोलो
जय बुद्ध साई बोलो
जोराष्ट्र महावीर यीशु साई बोलो
महावीर यीशु साई बोलो
अल्लाह साई बोलो मौला 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 साई बोलो
प्रेम साई शांतिदाय सत्य 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 साई बोलो
गोविंद बोलो गोपाल 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 बोलो प्रेम साई शांतिदाय सत्य साई बोलो
सतबार कहो रे साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
और कहो रे साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
सतबार कहो रे साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
और कहो रे साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
हे मंगल नयनारा हे गोपी जीवनाशा
कळनरारा हे गोपी जीवना
शतबार कहो रे साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
शतबार कहो रे साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
हे मंगल नयना राम, हे गोपी जीवनाशा,
हे मंगल नयना राम, हे गोपी जीवनाशा।
हे शिरडी के भगवान, हे प्रशांत निलयारा,
हे शिरडी के भगवान, हे प्रशांत निलयारा।
शतकोटि नमन साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
शतकोटि नमन साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
शतकोटि नमन साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
शतकोटि नमन साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
शतबार कहो रे साई राम, साई राम, साई राम, साई राम।
On this most auspicious Vijayadashmi evening, we offer our collective gratitude and prayers to the Divine Mother, whose sheer grace has made this grand and glorious Navratri celebration possible in the sacred precincts of Satyasai Grama. Offering our love to Sadhguru Srimad Sudan Sai, respected elders, brothers and sisters, and all those watching us live from around the world, Sai Ram, good evening, and Navratri greetings to one and all. We will commence this evening's proceedings with Vedic invocation by the girl students of the university pursuing the BA Vedic Studies program, and they shall be chanting the Sri Suptam.
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः। तां महावः जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीम् यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं गामश्वं पुरुषानहम्। अश्वपूर्वां रथमद्यां हस्तिनादप्रबोधिनीम् श्रियं देवीमुपह्वये श्रीर्महादेवी जुषताम्। कां सोऽस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारां आर्द्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीम्। पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णान्तामिहोपह्वये श्रियम्। चन्द्रां प्रभासा यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियल्लोके देवजुष्टामुदाराम्। तां पद्मिनीमीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये लक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यतां त्वां वृणे। आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोऽथ बिल्वः। तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु मायान्तरायाश्च बाह्या अलक्ष्मीः। मयितु मां देव सखः कीर्तिश्च मणिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिवृद्धिं ददातु मे क्षुत्पिपासामलान् ज्येष्ठामलक्ष्मीं नाशयाम्यहम् अभूतिमसमृद्धिं च सर्वानिर्णुद मे गृहात् गन्धद्वारानुराधर्षा नित्यपुष्टाङ्करीषिणीम् ईश्वरीगुं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियम् महादेवे च विद्महे विष्णुपत्ने च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु
Brothers and sisters, what a glorious 10 days it has been, spent immersed in the divine energy and vibrations of the daily homas and the yajnas. We began with the Sahasra Modaka Ganapati Homa on day 1, invoking the blessings of Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, and praying for a fruitful and prosperous Navratri celebration. And indeed, as willed by the divine, over 20 homas and pujas were performed, propitiating different devatas, praying for the health and well-being of the entire world. During this time, we also hosted the first edition of the India Startup Festival, wherein noted entrepreneurs, industry leaders, and hundreds of budding businessmen from across the country participated. Almost every single person in attendance was moved and touched by the message of love all, serve all, inspired by Sadhguru's vision of rural upliftment and building a better Bharat. We also had the launch of the revolutionary 1 Rupee app and Walk for Peace initiative, which saw collective participation towards the health, education, and nutrition of children in need. As part of the final morning of the 10-day Dasara celebrations, the rituals concluded with the Lakshmi Narayana Hridaya Homa and Kubera Lakshmi Homa. Purnahuti of the daily Chandi Homa was also performed in the divine presence. Inside the Hridaya Mandir, over the last 10 days, we basked in the love of the Divine Mother and paid obeisance to her through various rituals. Today being the final day, Devi Baran was performed, bidding farewell to the Mother and praying that she graces us with her divine presence every year. The final Durga Aarti was offered, and traditional Sindur Khela was observed by all married women. In the afternoon, the idols were taken in a procession and Visarjan was performed. In the last 4 days, we were also witness to the Maharudra Yajna, wherein 133 Rudra Homas were completed, along with 1,331 Rudra Parayanams, culminating in the Mahapurnahuti. The priest elicited the significance of the rituals, quoting a line in the Namakam, which prays to the Lord to lead us onto the right path. He also remarked that under the guidance of Sadhguru, the students of this institution are true Saraswati Putras, as the knowledge gained here is being put to right use for the welfare of the world, following the dictum of Atmano Mokshartam Jagat Hitayacha. After the Rudrabhishekam, Sadhguru blessed everyone present by sprinkling the holy water. Sadhguru, in his divine message, shared that it is indeed a blessing to observe and celebrate the auspicious festival here at Satyasai Grama. This place is not just holy because God lives here, as God resides everywhere, but because God's devotees and those on the path of self-realization also live here. He said that one must never go begging for favors from God, but instead to simply offer our love and gratitude to the divine for all that we have already been blessed with. he also assured that all the offerings and rituals were truly received by the gods and goddesses, including Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati this morning. This morning's proceedings concluded with Mangala Aarti. I'm sure this wonderful Navratri celebration was a cleansing and spiritually uplifting experience for all of us. As we partook in the various rituals and homas, they served as a reminder for us to constantly lead our lives as an offering to the divine and remember the inner significance as was elucidated on a daily basis. And over the last 10 days, we have enjoyed various cultural programs in different art forms of music, dance, and theater. And this evening, we have yet another scintillating music performance as an offering to the Divine Mother. The students and staff of the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence and Lokaseva Gurukulam will present devotional pieces in classical music, both Carnatic and Hindustani. The songs will be a celebration of her power, her majesty, her splendor, and her infinite love. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering our collective prayers at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Thank you so much, Swami, for giving us another opportunity to present a garland of songs at your lotus feet. This evening, we will be starting this program with Argala Stotram, which is a part of Durga Saptashati, and it is taken from Rishi Markandeya's Devi Mahatyam. This stotram explains the attributes of the Supreme Goddess Parameshwari and her valor and victory over several demons. Rupan Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dvisho Jahi. Which means, please bestow not the physical beauty but the spiritual beauty. Grant us the victory and the glory by destroying the inner enemies. Argala Stotram.
चतुर्भिर्भुजैः शङ्खं चक्रधनुः शरांश्च दधति नेत्रैः स्त्रिभिः शोभिता रणत्काञ्ची कर्णन्नु
These are just few verses of that beautiful stotram which we sang. And the next composition is a unique composition which is called as Daru Varnam, a form of dance music composed by Muttaya Bhagavatar in the raga Kamach, which is set to Aditalam. In this composition, Muttaya Bhagavatar describes the attributes and qualities of goddess Sri Chamundeshwari, Mate Malayadvaja.
Malaya Dvaja
The next composition is a composition of Shyama Sastri in the Ragam Shankarabharanam set to Aditalam. In this composition, Shyam Sastri praises the noble qualities, the enchanting beauty and the boundless compassion of goddess Meenakshi. Saroja Dalanetri in the Raga Shankarabharanam set to Aditalam.
सरोजदलनेत्री हिमगिरिपुत्री अम्बा सरोजदलनेत्री हिमगिरिपुत्री अम्बा सरोजदलनेत्री गमा पदनि सरोज दलनेत्री हिमगिरि पुत्री गमा पमा पद पदनि दनि सा सानि द पदनि सरोज दलनेत्री गम प म पद पदनि तनि सनि द प म पदनि सरोज दलनेत्री गम द प म गरि सनि सरि गम पदनि द प म गम पदनि सरि गरि सनि द प गम पदनि सनि रि सनि द पदनि सनि द प म गरि स सरि गरि गम गम प म प द प द नि द नि स सनि द प द नि सरोज दलनेत्री गम प प प प म गरि ग ग ग ग म गरि स स नि सरि ग म प गरि स नि सरि ग म ग ग ग ग ग म ग म ग ग म ग ग म ग म रि ग म ग म रि ग म गरि स नि नि सरि ग म प गरि स नि सरि ग म प द प म गरि ग म प द नि द प म ग म ग म प द नि नि स नि नि सा 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 नि स रि रि सा 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 नि स रि रि स नि स रि स नि स रि ग म ग रि स नि ग द नि स रि ग म ग रि स नि द नि ग रि स नि द प म ग म प द नि स नि ग रि सा सा नि ग रि सा प द नि स ग रि सा द नि
After that beautiful presentation of Carnatic vocal from the south, we now have a Hindustani rendition of a Chota Kayal in Rag Durga set to Teen Tal, which is Mata Bhavani Kali. This composition is in the praise of that divine mother as Durga, Kali and Bhavani, Mata Bhavani.
Re na माता भवानी काली, 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 माता भवानी काली माता, माता भवानी काली, माता भवानी काली, दुर्गा गौरी, दुर्गा गौरी, विघ्नहारिणी भवतारिणी, विघ्नहारिणी भवतारिणी, माता भवानी काली, माता भवानी काली, माता भवानी माता भवानी, माता भवानी भवानी भवानी, माता भवानी, माता भवानी काली, माता भवानी भवानी, माता भवानी भवानी काली, जगत जननी लक्ष्मी, जगत जननी लक्ष्मी, जगत जननी लक्ष्मी, जगत जननी लक्ष्मी, ज्ञान देवी सरस्वती, ज्ञान देवी सरस्वती, मधुर भाषिणी शुभदायिनी, मधुर भाषिणी शुभदायिनी, माता भवानी काली, माता भवानी काली, माता भवानी धा दा दा म प दा म रे
रे मा पदा सरे मा पदा मा पद सादा दरे दसा पदा मा पा सरे मा पद सा सादा दा पा पा मा मरे समाता भवानी काली माता भवानी रिपा सरे पा ममा पा ममा पा ममा पदा ममा पदा सादा रिदा सादा दा पा पा मा मरे रे सा सरे मा पद सा सरे मा पद सा सादा दा पा पा मा मरे सा माता भवानी काली माता भवानी माता भवानी माता भवानी काली 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 माता जगत जननी लक्ष्मी जगत जननी लक्ष्मी ज्ञान देवी सरस्वती मधुर भाषिणी शुभदायिनी मधुर भाषिणी शुभदायिनी माता भवानी काली माता भवानी काली माता भवानी माता भवानी माता भवानी माता भवानी माता भवानी काली माता भवानी माता भवानी काली माता भवानी काली माता भवानी माता भवानी काली माता भवानी काली माता भवानी माता भवानी काली माता भवानी माता भवानी माता भवानी माता
The next is Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari. This is a composition composed by sage Agastya. It is a Ragamalika which is set in 4 ragas, namely Jhinjhuti, Punnagavarali, Nadanamakriya and Sindhu Bhairavi. In this composition, the devotee expresses his gratitude to goddess Lalita Devi for helping him progress in spiritual path. Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari.
आबाल गोपविदिता सर्व शासना श्रीचक्रराजनिलया श्रीचक्रराजनिलया श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरी श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरी
श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिके भुवनेश्वरी श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिके भुवनेश्वरी श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिके भुवनेश्वरी श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिके भुवनेश्वरी आगमवेद कलामय रूपिणी आगमवेद कलामय रूपिणी अखिल चराचर जननी नारायणी नागकङ्कण नटराज मनोहरि नागकङ्कण नटराज मनोहरि ज्ञानविद्येश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी ज्ञानविद्येश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिके பலவிதமாயுனை ஆடவும் பாடவும் பலவிதமாயுனை ஆடவும் பாடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பலமலர் சூடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பலமலர் சூடவும் உலகம் முழுதும் ஏனா அகமுற காணவும் உலகம் முழுதும் ஏனா அகமுற காணவும் ஒரு நிலை தருவார் காஞ்சி காமேஸ்வரி ஒரு நிலை தருவார் காஞ்சி காமேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீசக்கரராஜ சிம்மாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீலலிதாம்பிகே உறங்கு திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாக்கி வைத்தாய் உறங்கு திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாக்கி வைத்தாய் உயரிய பெரியோருடன் ஒன்றிட கூட்டி வைத்தாய் உயரிய பெரியோருடன் ஒன்றிட கூட்டி வைத்தாய் நிழலென தொடர்ந்த முன்னோர் கொடுமையை நீங்க செய்தாய் நிழலென தொடர்ந்த முன்னோர் கொடுமையை நீங்க செய்தாய் நித்ய கல்யாணி பவானி பத்மேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீசக்கரராஜ சிம்மாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீலலிதாம்பிகே
next composition is by Saint Purandaradasa in the Raga Darbari Kannada set to Aditalam. In this composition, Saint Purandara explains the adorable beauty of Lord Shiva, who also resides in Kumbakonam of Tamil Nadu. The composer breaks barriers of Shaivism and Vaishnavism by calling Lord Shiva as Parama Vaishnava. Chandrachuda Shiva.
चन्द्रचूड शिव शङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो चन्द्रचूड शिव शङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो सुन्दरकर विनाकधर हर सुन्दरकर विनाकधर हर गङ्गाधर ग्रज चर्माम्बरधर गङ्गाधर गज चर्माम्बरधर गङ्गाधर गज चर्माम्बरधर चन्द्रचूड शिव शङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो हरिगे दक्षिण कावेरी तीर कुम्भपुरवासनु हरिगे दक्षिण कावेरी तीर कुम्भपुरवासनु करदलि वीಣೆಯ ಗಾನವ ಮಾಡುವ ಪುರಗಭೂಷಣನು ಕರದಲಿ ವೀಣೆಯ ಗಾನವ ಮಾಡುವ ಪುರಗಭೂಷಣನು ಕೊರಳಲು ಭಸ್ಮ ರುದ್ರಾಕ್ಷಿಯ ಧರಿಸಿದ ಪರಮ ವೈಷ್ಣವನು ಕೊರಳಲು ಭಸ್ಮ ರುದ್ರಾಕ್ಷಿಯ ಧರಿಸಿದ ಪರಮ ವೈಷ್ಣವನು ಗರುಡ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲಗೆ ಗರುಡ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಪ್ರಿಯನು ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವ ಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ ಸುಂದರತರ ವಿನಾಕಧರ ಹರ ಸುಂದರತರ ವಿನಾಕಧರ ಹರ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಗಜ ಚರ್ಮಾಂಬರಧರ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಗಜ ಚರ್ಮಾಂಬರಧರ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವ ಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ 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 ನಮೋ
The final song for this evening is an interesting composition because this song is a medley of 25 ragas in praise of Ma Durga, which explains the attributes and glory of the mother. The uniqueness of the song is each line in the song is composed in a different raga, with name of the raga emerged in the lyrics of that line itself, and explaining the beauty of Devi and praising Mother. Namo Namo Durge.
ದಾಕೃದಿಂದ ದಾದಿಂದ ತಿರುಗದ ಗದಿಗನೆ ದಾಕೃದಿಂದ ದಾದಿಂದ ದಾದಿಂದ ತಿರುಗದ ಗದಿಗನೆ ದಾಕೃದಿಂದ ತಿರುಗದ ದಾತಿರಿಗಡೆ 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 ದಾಕೃದಿಂದ ತಿರುಗದ ಗದಿ ದಾತಿರಿಗಡೆ 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 ದಾಕೃದಿಂದ ತಿರುಗದ ಗದಿಗನೆ ದಾಡ್ ದಾಡ್ ದ ತಿರುಗದ ಗದಿಗನೆ ದಾಡ್ ದಾಡ್ ದ ತಿರುಗದ ಗದಿಗನೆ ದಾಡ್ ದಾಡ್ ದ ದೇವಗಂಧರ್ವ ಭರತ ಗುಣಗಾನ ದೇವಗಂಧರ್ವ ಭರತ गुणगान धरो धरे तुमरो नित ध्यान धरो धरे तुमरो नित ध्यान जगत दरबार मेरो शांभवी
what should I say? God expects perfection but tolerates excellence. After listening to the kinds of Aruna, Sairam and the Jayanti and Kumaresh and all, my ears have got tuned to their standard of playing and singing. I'm not saying this is bad, as Aruna Sairam ji herself said that our children are singing quite well. And definitely there is a long way to go. But I think I should appreciate the fact that they put together this program for Dasara with great sincerity and effort. So for that, full marks. But I don't want to praise them too much, lest they should become complacent and think that they are already quite good. Definitely there is no end to how much one can learn. Music is an ocean. How much ever you explore, so much more you get to know. So that is the beauty of music, especially the last song, which was composed in such a beautiful way. The lyrics were praising the Mother Goddess, and every line had the lyrics, which was also the raga of that line. That was very interesting. And that in one song they taught us 25 different ragas and emotions. I think that was a wonderful effort. I really like that composition. So we are a fledgling music school, and there is a long way to go. But definitely, if this is the beginning, I'm sure the end will be beautiful. And I insist upon all the music students and people to, take, if you have taken the path of music, then take that as the only path. And give your 100% to it. All the time you must practice and give it your best at all times. Because now, this stage is no more a school or a college music program stage. The biggest of musicians, those who have achieved so much in life, they are all gracing and adorning this stage. So I have to keep up the respect, the glory of this stage. So when we climb this stage, we must come with that kind of preparation and perfection. But I think, as I have seen earlier too with our children, if they sing or do the program very often, many times, then after a few such iterations, they reach a level of perfection, which definitely helps. And I'm very happy that not too many musicians are there in the crowd today, especially of those kinds. Otherwise, more than them, I am under pressure sitting there. Because I always wonder what would they be thinking of. But I'm glad that our children are improving, and it's to the credit of the teachers who are also guiding them. But as I said, much more than teachers' guidance is your own sadhana, your own practice. Take your practice very seriously. As Aruna Sairam ji was also telling, right? It should become like breathing, eating, walking, talking. So like that, practice should be a natural process every day. That's the only way it should be done. And I look forward to a day when our music college will be one of the best in the country and the world, where people from all parts of the world would come to learn classical music, devotional music. That is the kind of standard we have to take it to. So while I would praise you, at the same time with a little caution, so that you continue to practice and bring it up even further. Bring it up to that level where anybody from anywhere, from any school of music should be able to say that this is the best in the country. I think the children are the best, the way they sing, the way they present, everything is the top class. So till we reach there, we have not reached. That's how you have to think. You get my point? So you keep practicing. Practice is the only way to success, especially in the field of music. And the more you practice, the more you get attuned to the song. And as said in our scriptures, spirituality is defined as jnanam, jnayam, tatha jnata, tritayam nasti vastavam. A stage should come where the knower, the knowledge and the known, everything becomes one. It means the very song that you're singing, the singer of that song, and very process of singing, the song, the singing and the singer, all three should become one. That is spirituality. That is when you attain perfection. The singer, the song and the singing, all three should become just one. Three should not exist. That is the kind of perfection that our ancient people have taught us in every field. And that is spirituality. When the doer, the doing and the done, everything becomes one. There is no difference between the three. You just get lost in that idea of whatever you're doing. There is no more you existing separately from the act of doing or what is being done. Everything becomes one. It's a spontaneous, natural expression of your existence. So that is divinity. That is the kind of music I would want to listen to in our institutions. While great musicians come from so many places, with great devotion they sing. But the environment that these children are getting here, that's such purity, so much of devotion. And just now we concluded the Navaratri celebrations. A whole place is charged with such divine energy. Many people who come from outside, they tell me, the moment we step into this campus, something happens. There is such positive energy over here. We are all like the fish in water. We are always in the water, so we don't realize the value of it. We only think, only when we come out of it do we feel the difference. But when being here all the time, we don't realize the power, the blessing that has come our way, the power of this place. Somebody other day was telling me, I want to go and attend some yoga camp in some other, some Swamiji's ashram. I told him, you are like the fish who is always in Ganges. He's talking about going and taking a dip in Kaveri and coming back. That is how you are doing your things. You already are where you should be. There can't be a better place than this to achieve everything, both material as well as spiritual. And the proof is all the work that we do, that's material, social, spiritual. In every field, there is a possibility of becoming that perfection that divinity represents. So each one of you should reach that stage when you become so surrendered to your singing and the song that there is no you there, there is no two, there is only one. And you shouldn't even realize that you are singing. The song should happen through you. That is the stage of perfection we have to reach. But that only Mother Saraswati blesses only very few people. She picks and chooses. She doesn't just pick up anybody. She doesn't grace anybody just like that. So she is very careful in whom she wants to grace with that kind of divine knowledge. She checks the deservedness of the sadhaka. So develop that deservedness by first tremendous practice, tremendous sincerity and surrender. And not singing for any name, fame or impressing the audience or gathering some applause. But simply singing as an act of offering, as an act of worship, as an act of surrender. Those are the people who have really attained the greatest heights. You sang Purandara Dasa Kriti, Agastya's Kriti, and all those great musicians. They have reached that stage because of their pure-minded surrender. They didn't do it for the sake of praising a person or showing off their talent or exhibiting their abilities. They simply did as an act of love for that divinity which resides within and without. In that process, they became one with that song. They realized their self. The doership disappeared, the enjoyership also disappeared. You just were, you just be. Everything else happens around you. So that stage is where our music college should go. Most of the other music colleges won't even have such very high, this kind of understanding. They are more about, as Swara is right and Tala is right and everything is okay. As long as you are not throwing things at each other on the stage, the team, that is okay, they think. But we are not like that. We are about reaching that stage where everyone should lose. I should not see 30 singing and playing. I should feel there is only one. There is no 30, 40 on the stage. There is only one. Something is happening, a magic is happening. That stage we have to reach. So all of you must promise that you will practice even more. How long do you practice every day? Especially the singers.
8 hours.
8 hours. Including lunch, breakfast, dinner, including the music classes. Okay, no, music classes is not practice. After the music class is the practice. So the hours that you spend all by yourself, doing your own sadhana, manodharma, that is the practice. What you learn in the class is not practice, that is instruction. After you go back, what you do with yourself, that is practice. That 8 hours you find. 4 hours of classes is not counted in that. After that, there has to be 8 hours. How will you do, you find out. Everybody gets only 24 hours. It means you have to sleep less, maybe eat less. Some people eat for 45 minutes. Eat less, sleep less, practice more. Right? All should work hard because already the goddess Saraswati has blessed you, graced you with the ability, the sense of music. Otherwise, I have seen people who can't even put tala properly for a small bhajan. So you people have already been blessed with that great grace of Mother Goddess. So you have greater responsibility on your shoulder, because she has blessed you and graced you with a hope that you will fulfill the destiny, the music destiny that she has designed for you. That's how you should think always about your music. Everything else should go. See, in other places you have to run around doing so many things. You want to catch a bus and go to the music college is a task. Here everything is under one roof. So how much opportunity is that? No wastage of time. Everything is available. Sattvic environment. Teachers are with you. You get so many opportunities to meet such great wizards in the field of music. You don't get to see these people. They don't even interact with just anybody. But they all talk to you. So you have to really, really, really value this opportunity that has come your way. So I again and again I tell this, despite having repeated many times, because I just want it to sink in. It's not just music, in every field, the opportunity that you get here is tremendous. And that you should value and do everything in your might and more to make sure that you fully utilize this opportunity and rise to the highest level of perfection, where there is no doership, there is no enjoyership, you are just a witness to everything that is happening through you. That stage is the right stage that we must achieve. Having said that, shortly we are commencing the construction of the music college. At least one phase we will be able to hopefully finish before the coming Guru Purnima. But buildings don't make you better musicians. It's only your sadhana and your practice. Building is only an environment, the energy that helps you to focus better. But buildings don't play greater role. It's only your own sadhana that makes you a better musician. So keep practicing and keep practicing till you enjoy that moment of oneness. Now, when you have experienced that, then you have really experienced your music, I would say. And when you enjoy that, then audience will also enjoy. Everybody will enjoy, because in that feeling, all become one. With Navratri concluding and Dasara concluding, our energy levels should not drop down again, back to our worldly ways, leakages from everywhere. No, we should continue to focus our thought, our words and our actions in the same divine way. Dasara should not become just a 10-day celebrations. It should be throughout the year. We should continuously to meditate, contemplate on that highest truth. 2 years back I said that this ashram should become Vidyanagari of the Yoa. In Tripura Rahasya there is a mention of Vidyanagari, where the queen, Hemaleka, teaches self-realization to her very worldly husband, Hemachuda. And through she teaches it to the whole of the country, so much so that even a parrot would talk about Brahmagyana. Even the lowliest of the workers or those who are engaged in very lowly jobs also were all Brahmagyanis. They were just continuing to do what they had to do without any attachment. I look forward to this place being like that Vidyanagari. We have heard about it in Tripura Rahasya, I don't know how many hundreds of years before, thousands of years before. But again, we have an opportunity to create a Vidyanagari here. That will happen only when all the time we are meditating on the divine thought. Our thoughts, words and actions are completely in tune and not out of harmony. Completely in tune with that divinity. Whatever we do here, whatever we say, whatever we think, it should be completely absorbed in the divine experience. And from the depths of that experience only, our words, our thoughts, our deeds should emanate. We have a great responsibility to set a very high standard for the entire world in terms of how one should be, the way it was in the Satyuga, how people were. That is the way we want to set a standard as an ashram too. And these festivals, all these celebrations are just those ways to help people realign themselves. Like these music instruments go out of tune. So what do? They tighten it and then they are back in tune. Sometimes people also go out of tune. I also have to tighten it a little here and there. Then they fall back into tune. But you don't have to, if all the time I'm spending only tightening and tuning people, when will I play the music? So maintain your tuning, that's all I'm trying to say. So that I have all the time to play the music through you. Everything is music. You work in the hospital is music. You work in schools is music. You teach, you train, you talk, you walk, you cook, you eat. Everything is the divine expressing itself through us. That also is the divine who's fed up with this program and my talk. Saying enough is enough, all are hungry, let's go. So I'll take that as my cue. May this Navratri bring that kind of holiness in our thoughts, words, and actions. May the Dasara help us to cross over, Simol Langhana they call it, crossing the border. Let us cross over from this individuality into that expanse of divinity. Let us live each day in that divine feeling, whoever we are, from gatekeepers to cooks to drivers to teachers to doctors to students to parents to all the people. Let them all live in that divine thought. Let this become a Vidyanagari of this age. With this prayer and blessings, I conclude the Dasara and Navaratri programs. We'll again meet for the next year's program here, and I hope that time they will be singing in a way that I only hear and experience the presence of one and not 40 of them on the stage. To that extent, you should reach by next year. Okay? Good. Very happy.
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपदार्वा ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदैवं मर्यन्तयो नीवे स्वामी मर्यन्तयो नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्र शरण ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वियो साई महादेवा सद्गुरु साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल आरती अंदुको मंदरगिरि धारे ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण जय शांति 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 समस्त सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति शांति
जय
जय बोलो सद्गुरु श्री
मधुसूदन